in a given society. Because there is a law, they can, if you put them, relate to their own interests, they can realize a lot of their interest by destroying the meaning. But also there's another thing. If we talk about tughyan, this disequilibrium, even if you are Muslim and you have good intention, you cannot call for justice, for instance, without working to realize just people. You cannot call for knowledge without working to realize good education. It's all these attributes also you should be careful so you do not realize this non-meaning. Because if you call for justice without having that ability to create just people, also is kind of tughyan. That can take you to this type of situation. So it's not just talking. We should take it, this idea of action and direction and the meaning in our life and the meaning for our action, we should be taken very seriously because they can affect our society, our own life, deeply, in the good way or the wrong way. So and the Quran is taking the idea of as-salat, because as-salat is always related of the idea of meaning. As-salat is the relation that you and that can reflect that ability to put your action in relation with Allah, with this Allah in your life. So as-salat has the meaning also of sila, connection, the relation. So also these people, you can even this disease, this imbalance, once realized in the society, it can go against the meaning. You don't just, because you are always in move. You may see things today are affected a little bit, but later on you may totally lose the meaning. And in civilization stage, one of the most difficult things is the loss of meaning. There is no meaning. You can do things for the sake of doing them. This is why in a society, for example, homosexuality, why this should not happen? Why? Because the society knows totally the meaning. You do things for the sake of doing them. Accumulation of power, accumulation of wealth, while millions of people, they are homeless, doesn't matter. Why? Because there's a loss of meaning. There is no reference that can help you. Bismi Rabbika. You are not just reading. You are not just putting things together for the sake of put them together or for your own interest. You, for that goal, that higher goal, that, it's that give your life continuous meaning. So this is why also give us another picture, another example, another realization how this can affect our life. عبدا إذا رأيت إن كان على الهدى أو أمر بالتقوى. So well-guided people, the people they were able to have the meaning in this life and they have the ability to realize it, they will affect also our life. They will affect our society. We are not talking about just taqwa for the sake of taqwa where you don't even see any manifestation of it. So huda amara bit-taqwa is well-guided. You can see good action. And will affect us, but will affect also our society. So it's Muslim with the narration approach, they need to go back to find some explanation and happily they found Abu Jahl, that's fine, but it's beyond that. It's really, the Quran is talking about, doesn't give any names. So we need to understand the Quran that way. The Quran knows very well Abu Jahl, and it was related to Abu Jahl. Quran will put the Abu Jahl name. Did you see Abu Jahl, what he did? Let's kill Abu Jahl, the problem is resolved. But has nothing to do with the person. It can affect you as Muslim. This is a human being issue and we need to understand it that way. It can affect any society. And that affect you. Don't say, hey, I am really cannot be affected by this. Has nothing. No, it's not true.
In fact, at the time of revelation, it was giving Abu Jahl the hope a way out. But he decided not to take that. He decided to stay on that path. عبدا أرأيت الذي ينهى عبدا إذا صلى. But if he chose to go in the other direction, because his son took the other direction. I mean, it did not take one generation. Okay, he took the other. He took the direction of أرأيت إن كان على الهدى, well guided, not only accepted to be himself guided or herself guided, but he or she will enjoy and ask others. Amara to order. It becomes the order of the day. You see, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the one who ordered. You see, now we are tapping into some of the actions of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to be realized in our life. Inna Allah ya'muru bil adl. And Quran will say, هل يستوي هو ومن يأمر بالعدل. You can also order, make adl, the order of your day. This is what we say, this is the order of the day.